This is the Relevant Podcast.
It's episode 1119, and it's the Relevant Podcast here in Orlando. I'm your host, Cameron Strang. Joining me from Loverland, Virginia is Jesse Carey.
Hello, hello.
From Nashville, Tennessee, our managing editor, downtown Emily Brown.
Hey, y'all.
Derek is still out of town, but he will, surprise, surprise, he will be joining us at the end of the show for our game. I'll tell you more about that in a second. From LA, from Social Club Misfits, it's Marty.
What's up, guys? All
right, well, it's Thanksgiving week, so at the end of the show, we're doing a March Madness style bracket. We've done this in the past. The ultimate Thanksgiving bracket. We will be going item by item by item to determine and crown the number one Thanksgiving food item of all time. So the side dishes and all that kind of stuff. Derek is very opinionated about this. So even though he's out of town and he doesn't have his recording gear, he's going to call in because he needs to tell you his thoughts about Thanksgiving side dishes. It's a very big deal to Derek Miner, so he'll be coming up later.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Thanksgiving. Why? This year. I just feel like the older you get in life, the more I appreciate a lot of free food.
But it's
Sure.
the same food. It's like Martha Stewart, who's famous for hosting blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
She announced the other day she's not doing Thanksgiving dinner this year. Her big Thanksgiving meal that she always hosts with celebrities and stuff. She said, I'm over turkey. That's it. She's done. She's done with it.
Hey, let me tell you the game changer, though, because I've hosted a couple Thanksgivings now. Okay. Right. By the way, the torch passing is odd because it's never formal. No one ever says, hey, you're the adult in the family now. Like, you're the one hosting holiday.
It's happened to me the last 2 years. I didn't sign up for it. My mom nominated me. I'm hosting the family dinner.
Nominations.
But for me, it was very informal. It's just, I guess I'm the one holding the family together now. I guess we're just doing it right now.
You're the patriarch.
No, you know how it happened? You know how it happened with me last year? My mom literally called me or texted me and she said, I don't want to bother with it. Like, I don't want to have to host everybody at my house like I do every year. So can you? Because some of the relatives live closer to you. Can we just come to your house? We'll all bring food. You don't have to do too much, but do you mind having us over? And I was like, oh, sure. Yeah, why not? Because I'm more centrally located.
You probably have the coolest house, though. That's why. We all want to have Thanksgiving at the coolest house. So you guys probably have the coolest house.
But my parents are like your parents. They have.
So never mind. Yeah, we don't have the
They have an estate. I do not have an estate. Anyway.
Hey guys, I hope you guys like the living room couch. There's only 3 spots for 8 of you.
I have a little more than that, but yeah, it's similar.
But here's what I've enjoyed about, because I've hosted a couple now, is we've moved to exclusively turkey frying. And I don't know if you guys have done that.
I've never done it.
Okay, it adds a real element of danger to the day. There's about a 40% chance someone's leaving with 3rd to 4th degree burns.
Oh my gosh! Why do you want that? Uncle Jim's going to the hospital because you guys didn't thaw it correctly.
Because it adds the same element of thrill like the 4th of July. Someone might not leave with all their fingers. It's that vibe. So have you guys seen a turkey fryer before?
Yeah.
Because I have one.
You do the dip. The slow.
It is. I am shocked. And maybe it has, but to my knowledge, the technology is still extremely primitive, and it's almost made. If your buddy's like, hey, I'm coming over, I'm bringing my turkey fryer, and you pop the trunk, it looks like they could be on a watch list because it's like a propane tank, like this weird tub and a vat of just grease. It looks like, if you used to watch 24 back in the day, this is what a car bomb would look like a dirty bomb. That's what it looks like, like an old school terrorist. But anyway, it is a burner, right? That connects to a propane tank that just heats the thing, just lights a little fire. You put a open metal cylinder on there filled with grease that you get to boiling levels. And you use a broomstick and a coat hanger. Well, that's how we do it in my house.
Yeah, that's how you use it everywhere. That's how I do it.
To lower, it's almost like made for someone to get hurt. There are so many ways to get hurt turkey frying. And I will say this, it's a juicy turkey, but you quite literally take your life in your hands. But it's a real element of thrill on Thanksgiving Day. And you have to do it that day. You have to do it while the family's in the kitchen looking out the window, horrified that what is happening in the backyard. Like you look around and
someone's like praying for you while you do it.
You get your most like the uncle in the situation that's got the most amount of liquid courage in the moment, if you catch my drift. And that's your volunteer to go help you lower that turkey into a vat of boiling grease in the backyard that you hooked up to a propane tank. It's a great time. I highly recommend it. It's very dangerous, and that's what makes it awesome.
How long does it have to cook in that oil? Is it a quick process, or is it?
Oh, it's very quick. It is very, very
quick. It's like
quick.
15 minutes, like or less. Like you're just dipped that. But the problem is that Jesse knows that when you dip it, if you go fast, it's going to spill. If the hanger breaks,
over onto the open flame.
On top of an open flame. Usually people who do it, that I've ever seen do it, they've never done it before, but they're so confident and to know what they're doing. There's always like a dad who's mad for the whole family. They're like, wait, they're screaming at the kids, like, everyone get away from us. And then
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Usually most of the family is watching from a distance.
Yeah. Yeah, Thanksgiving doesn't have an adrenaline rush, so that's good. You're right. You're injecting. Yeah.
I wish you could pull up, Cam, a video of some of these the family getting mad. Like I feel like Jesse's looking it up, but like when they dip, people get away from the thing. That's how it is.
I mean, this really does sound like the most American thing you can do, which is like just take a normal food and make it the most dangerous, extreme thing possible.
Yeah, and put it in a vat
everyone's
of
yelling
boiling
at each
grease.
other.
Yeah, put it in a vat of boiling grease over an open flame. And if you Google, because one year I did it
That's
at
America.
I did it at my in-laws' house, and we started Googling because we had never done it before. We started Googling, and it's all fire safety videos.
Yes,
it is like when you Google on YouTube how to do turkey frying. It's like fire marshals. Please do not do this. Do
Best
not
fires.
do this.
Yes.
Springdale Public Schools. Never mind. This isn't a funny one. This is an actual safety demonstration.
That's what I'm saying. But like most of them are warning videos of not to do this. And
Fire department captain.
Yeah. It'll show how easily this goes awry. These are professional firefighters, and they can't even boil a turkey without causing a giant grease fire.
Oh,
that's
my
what
gosh.
it looks like.
That's a bomb.
Now, I haven't had it that level. What we're watching is one explode on a YouTube video that Cameron pulled up. I haven't had it explode to this, but I've never done one that's gone off flawlessly without some degree of fireball.
Wow.
And you're still going to do it again.
It's really
That's
tasty. I'm going to be honest with you. It's really a great way to cook a turkey.
It's a delicious bird. It is a delicious bird.
It's a delicious bird.
You saw a flame. It looked like an explosion off like a movie, like a war movie.
Why is YouTube full of firemen giving demonstrations about
Cameron,
this?
that's what I'm trying to explain. That they've taken over the SEO for how to.
Why is he on grass doing this?
He's a fireman.
He's a bad fireman.
I'm just saying, from my experience, that happens about 60% of the time.
You know what they're doing? They're trying to show us how cool this is and how cool the fires could be because it's job security for them. They want people doing this.
That is right.
That's what I'm saying. Cameron, when you watch that, I know you love fire.
I love it.
Isn't that like, guys, we're definitely doing that this year.
Every video is a demonstration from a fire.
That's what
I just said. We're on our fourth video.
That's what I'm saying.
This.
They've taken over the SEO because they don't want people doing it. But when I see these, I'm like, definitely doing it again this year.
Wait, okay. So Jesse, this is your contribution to Thanksgiving dinner: is almost killing yourself frying a turkey.
Everyone's watching inside, like an Oppenheimer when they watch behind the little glass of the mushroom cloud in the distance, like the scientist.
Yes,
my family is like in the kitchen looking out the window while I'm out in the backyard, just
wow,
that is too close
risking
to the
it
house.
all. Great.
Wow,
I recently realized I probably should admit this. I don't really have a contribution for Thanksgiving because the way it works in my family, it's still
you do now.
But it's still like my mom and my aunts, like they all have like their food that they're going to make. Like I always know this aunt's in charge of this or this aunt's in charge of that. Like, I mean, I can do things like I guess technically I'll be in charge of like rolls, which is like the simplest thing. Or
this
like
one, this
eggs,
video, deep fried turkey fields is brought to you by an insurance company.
No insurance for you.
Insurance for you.
This is a great commercial for like fire safety insurance.
These videos are why I started when I started hosting
God.
Thanksgiving, I was like,
Oh, my
all right, we're
gosh.
doing this.
His whole family's on fire. They just killed the entire family in this video.
Don't.
I want everyone who's listening to this to know that this turkey fire just blew up on all the uncles' faces.
Oh gosh, they're doing it on the family's wooden deck.
I'm just saying,
this
I've
is
done this.
scary.
I've done this like 5
He
years in a
just
row.
tossed
And
that
every
turkey
time,
with his hand.
He just threw it in.
I'm telling you, hearts are racing.
This guy
People
is
are
too.
yelling from in the house.
2003. Oh, look at the dog. Get the dog out of there, guy.
A special day.
Actually, look at that, Jesse. That's actually a really good. Of course, the dog left, but he actually had a little section to catch the grease, but that's not how you even grill it. He didn't, because you have to have a deep pot. That was not even a deep pot. He just threw it inside of a grill and it exploded. So there's that.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. Well, move the show along. Stay tuned. Up next, it's Slices. You're listening to Pink Pantheress and Central C. The song is Nice to Meet You. Today's podcast is brought to you in part by Mercy Ships. Globally, 5 billion people lack access to surgical care. In sub-Saharan Africa, there's only one surgeon for every 200,000 people. Mercy Ships provides free, life-transforming surgeries for people who have little to no access to medical care. They help the blind see, straighten twisted limbs, remove deadly tumors, treat cleft conditions, and so much more. With state-of-the-art hospital ships, they provide safe surgery to children and adults living with treatable conditions, and it's completely free of charge. They do all this work with an all-volunteer crew of professionals who donate their time and talents. Surgeons, stewards, nurses, engineers, and more make the world a better place. Your donation today provides free, safe surgeries to people in desperate need of help. All gifts are matched, so please donate today at mercyships.org/relevant. Okay, it's time for
Slices.
What do you have, Jesse?
All right, I have a twofer this week. The first one isn't. You'll see why it's a twofer. It's not really anything to discuss. It's just that a plane, a Boeing 757 that was left New York, left JFK, was going to Belgium.
Right.
Was diverted when a horse got loose in the cargo area.
What?
It was transporting a horse. And a horse got loose, and it was a real life snakes on a plane situation with a live horse.
I guess I've never thought about how they transport horses long distances, but I didn't think they put them in planes.
I thought
Did you think they
swim 'em
swam
over.
across the ocean?
Yeah, they put them in a cargo ship or something. I don't know.
I figured there's just an international agreement. They're not crossing oceans. Like, we're going to keep horses where they are.
Right.
Like, there's no. One time I was driving down the highway. This is true. I was driving on the highway, and I see a truck pulling like a horse trailer, and the back doors are wide open, just flapping like that, and there's no horse back there. And the person driving is eating a huge, and the person driving the horse trailer is eating a huge hoagie. Okay. Like, in their own world,
piece.
like, I'm talking like a 12-inch, like, massive hoagie. Okay?
Driving with his knees, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. And
He
I'm
has no
like,
clue.
I really wanted to yell, like, how many horses did you start with? Please, God, tell me it was 0. Because can you imagine if you're driving down the highway and you see a horse come tumbling down?
God.
It literally was like this. I potentially witnessed the aftermath of one of the worst traffic disasters in the history of the interstate
Those horses
system.
running around willy-nilly on a, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but either way. But I just feel like this is the plot of a movie. Like, unfortunately, they turned right back around and landed in New York, and they subdued the horse.
Well, fortunately, not unfortunately.
Unfortunately, they should have made the transcontinental flight and had like a Sky Cowboy situation where
They're down there in cargo wrangling it and stuff.
where the pilot's like, put her on autopilot, and then he goes to, and that would have been much cooler outcome.
It would have meant that the horse handler would have been above the plane anyway. He should have been helping out. Was this this Spirit Airlines? What airline was this, by the
We
way?
don't fly international.
This was Frontier.
This was, yeah. Yeah. Well, there's actually, you can watch on, in case you're wondering, flightradar24.com has a whole audio, has the audio from it. I watched it.
I haven't seen any videos
They're
from it.
surprisingly calm. They're surprisingly calm. No pun intended. It didn't sound like this is the first time this has happened to this pilot. Like,
This was not their first rodeo.
Dang it, again.
We have a loose horse down in cargo. We'll be requesting landing.
He literally said, this is part of the transcript, which again, I spent too much time reading about this story because it wasn't as cool as it's, but the transcript says, we don't have this is a reenactment.
I love the voice.
We don't have a problem flying wise.
Mm-hmm.
He then says, there was a horse. He goes, we cannot get the horse back secured, which is a very pilot way to talk about it. But if I'm the pilot, I'm putting that bad boy. I'm telling the co-pilot, man the wheel. I'm taking care of this. I'm
taking care of this myself.
I mean, it's like sometimes I go, do we have a doctor on board? I'd be like, this is your captain speaking. Do we have any cowboys on board? We have a situation down in cargo.
That's awesome. That would have been cool.
It seems like a dream scenario for a pilot because you have the best pilot story of all time at that point. And they missed out.
All right. What else?
Okay. So that was slice number one. Obviously a big international story that I felt like I needed my perspective on. Finally, Google DeepMind. The AI, technology that Google is working on has developed a technology that believes that they can forecast the weather more than 90% of the time when it comes to 10-day predictions. And it's going to revolutionize the weather, how weather predictions are. But it was cool. They used like historic modeling.
We have 10-day predictions. You go to weather.com right now.
But it's going to be 90% more accurate than the ones we have now.
Oh, okay.
It's using new artificial intelligence modeling by looking at historical data along with all the current stuff. Yeah. It's fine. Cool. Right. But the headline was Google's new AI weatherman will leave forecasters in the dust. And it really got me thinking about the field of meteorology. Yeah. Like if you're one of the last meteorologists, because to their point, this has to be a dying profession, like TV meteorologist.
I actually do know one meteorologist.
Now you have to dance on TikTok if you are a meteorologist.
It has to be one of the last greatest jobs ever, right? Because you don't need to go to meteorology school anymore. You can literally Google it 5 minutes before the broadcast, okay? And just look at your phone and know the 10-day forecast. Your job, you have the easiest, greatest job ever because you're going to go up there. You're just ham it up. You get meteorologists are always dressed to the nines.
Always.
Like they got such sweet suits. The women have like these dope, colorful business suits. All you're doing is hamming it up in front of that green screen, throwing a couple one-liners to the newscaster. Your whole job takes like 5 minutes a night. You know what I mean? It is, and you're famous. Like you are a local hero everywhere you go. It's like, oh, there's the weather. That's what I'm saying. It's the last greatest job. That's really what my slice is.
I will say this: it's good if you live in a good area. But if you have to be in like Alabama or any of these places where there's like tornadoes and stuff like that, like you're in Oklahoma, that's not the dream scenario. You want to be in LA, you want to be in New York, Florida as a meteorologist.
LA's on fire apparently, so I don't know about
but you're
that.
At least safe in the office. And the guy, the guy's doing the TikTok dance where he's doing the leg thing and he's doing that's his job is to dance.
He's got
That's
time
what
to
I'm
kill.
saying.
Tell me it's gonna be sunny today, and he's just doing the nay and stuff like on camera.
It's like how was work today? It's great. It took me 5 minutes. The entire day's work took 5 minutes.
I didn't have to go outside and get rained on.
And I got a free suit. And I told a couple of jokes and I posted a TikTok. That was my whole day. It was very stress free. I'm just saying it's the last greatest profession. Now AI is killing it.
That might be the hottest take I've heard all day.
Hottest take. All right, Emily, what do you have?
Yeah, I just kind of want to let you all know about some plans that I have next year that I think you'll be really interested in. I will obviously be trying to get a ticket to a new Taylor Swift themed cruise that will set sail in 2024.
Wow.
Is she going to be there?
As of right now, no, but
Some sanctioned right
So
now.
it's just a bunch of weird, crazy Taylor Swift fans filling a cruise ship.
On a Carnival cruise.
That is
5,000 Taylor Swift fans.
I wonder what level in Dante's Inferno that is. What level of hell that
For
is.
me,
Is that
it's
6?
going to be on a different level than it will be for y'all, I will say. No, it really is. It's like a 4-day cruise. They're going to the Bahamas, and it sounds like they're just doing a lot of like Taylor Swift themed
Like karaoke. You could not pay me to go spend a week with 3,000 Swifties like that.
Hypothetical scenario. Would you rather see an action movie set on the high seas on the Taylor Swift cruise or a transcontinental flight with a loose stallion? Okay. An action movie plot. Which one are you
Put them
seeing?
together. Just kidding. A horse gets loose in
They're
front of
flying
3,000
to
Taylor
the
Swift
cruise.
fans.
Yeah.
I like it. A horse gets loose on the Swifty cruise. I can't. That's really your slice. Is that there's a Taylor Swift fan cruise next year?
I mainly just wanted to talk about it because I think it's so funny. I obviously will not be going to it for a variety of reasons. While I love Taylor Swift, if she's not there, why would I be there? I can just text my Swiftie friends. I don't need to go on a cruise.
Are theme cruises low key some of the saddest things that you can go on?
Yeah, I know someone that went on a New Kids on the Block themed cruise.
Yeah. Their manager
tough.
also did the what's it called? Casting Crowns cruise. They also did one of those.
10 years ago, there was a DC Talk cruise. Remember that? And I thought,
there's some serious money in it. I'm not even
we were
gonna lie.
joking around
offered
about
it
like,
once.
how ironic and funny it would be to go to the DC Talk cruise, right? It'd be so funny, nostalgic, whatever. And I thought, it's not seeing DC Talk reunite for the dinner show that would be bad. It's all the other people that would be on that cruise. Like, I don't want to spend. Those people paid $1,500 because they love DC Talk so much. They're not there ironically.
Yeah.
So it would not be fun because of who you have to interact with during the cruise. Even if you wanted to maybe ironically see DC Talk.
Yeah.
All right. What do you have, Marty?
All right, guys. So this week, Andre 3000 dropped his long-awaited album. It's not a rap album, though. It was a flute album. If you've seen him in the wild this last couple of years, he always has a big flute. Like he's into, that's what happens when you date Erykah Badu. You're going to start getting into Middle Eastern practices and snake charming and stuff like that. It's just what it is. You can literally look up every person she dated before and after, and they become totally different people afterwards. Look up Erykah Badu and who she's dated. Common, Jay Electronica, Andre 3000. All these people, they morph into these people who are like, just, like, I don't know, playing Middle Eastern flutes now. Anyway, so he dropped an album. Everyone's going crazy about it. I wanted to go over some of these track titles. Jesse, I think you'll get a kick out of it. The first song in the first song is I Swear I Really Wanted to Make a Rap Album, but this is literally the way the wind blew me this time.
I like it.
That's song number one.
The name of
That's
the
a lot of
song.
metadata. I'm going to read this
did that
one.
for SEO purposes.
But he answers a lot of questions, though. I like how he
He's blogging at this point with these. Look at this one. 93 Till Infinity and Beyonce. There's that. Here's another one. Bipolar Disorder's daughter wears a 3000 button down embroidered. That's literally the it does not even a sense that works, makes sense. Another one is Gandhi, Dalai Lama, Your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, and John Wayne Gacy.
Wait,
that was song 8.
Oh, that was one song? It wasn't.
Those are the track listing. Those are one song.
Your
That's
Lord and
one
Savior
song
Jesus
title.
Christ was just in a list. It wasn't, the track was called Your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
That is literally one song right there. Hold on. This is one song title. Gandhi, Dalai Lama, Your Lord Savior Jesus Christ. It's still this song, by the way. Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, and John Wayne Gacy. Like, his titles are a paragraph.
It sounds like an early 2000s Sufjan Stevens album. Like,
Yeah, 100%. And you know what? I don't know about listening to flute for 18 songs, but I'm more impressed on the level of press he's getting for this. He has a GQ cover right now. He's in Vogue. He's in all this, playing a little flute in a laundromat. Like, that's where they shot this. So yeah.
All right, here's a clip. All right, that'll do it for Slices. Stay tuned. Up next, Matt Redman joins us. You're listening to One Republic. The song is Mirage. Well, today's show is brought to you in part by the new book, God, the Science, the Evidence. We talk a lot about faith, but how often do we talk about science in the same breath? You might be surprised to discover just how deeply the two actually agree. For centuries, science has been used to dismiss the idea of God, but today an intellectual revolution is underway. Modern discoveries in physics, cosmology, and biology are consistently revealing the same truth: creation isn't an accident. That profound reversal is what engineers Michel-Yves Bolloré and Olivier Bonassi investigate in their international bestseller, God, the Science, the Evidence. This book is a rigorous, evidence-based critique of materialism, inviting you to explore over a dozen scientific, philosophical, and historical domains. It shows that what was once seemed impossible, that science could point to a creator, is now supported by a vast and convergent body of evidence. With over 400,000 copies sold in Europe, this book is sparking a global debate. It's thoughtful, fascinating, and a powerful reminder that reason itself affirms the existence of God. Learn more and find out where you can purchase your copy today by visiting godthesciencetheevidence.com. Well, our guest today is Matt Redman. He's an OG in the worship space. He's written some of the biggest worship songs of the century, like 10,000 Reasons, Blessed Be the Name. We sat down with him to talk about the past, present, and especially the future of worship music. Here's our conversation. Matt Redman.
Glory and honor, blessing and power, because your name alone is worthy forever. The praise is yours.
Well, you've definitely played a big role in the worship industry for a while now. How do you feel like worship music has changed over the years? And where do you think it's going to go next?
Yeah, great question. Because I've been doing this a while now, so I definitely can get a bit of an overview. There's a bit of an arc for sure. I think that I've seen so much progress musically. I think, just production levels, commitment to the craft of songwriting, the increasing culture of co-writing, which is a win. We're always better together, and most things in the kingdom of God we're meant to be doing together, not on our own kind of Lone Ranger style. Lots of pluses in that area. Even just different musical expressions and pursuit of genres things are a bit wider than they were in that way as well. So that's all really great. The one thing I would say is the area we're still needing growth in is really the content of the songs, the lyrical weightiness of the songs. And it's not a fair comparison just to take sometimes people say, the hymns are better than the new songs, and that's not actually sometimes a fair comparison, at least the way they do it, because they'll take like the 15 hymns that have survived out of the tens of thousands of hymns there were, the cream of the crop, the 15 that have survived through 200 years, and they'll compare them to the last 15 songs that happened. That's not a fair comparison. And I think that there has been some growth in this area. I think there's people taking it more seriously than ever before. But that will be the area that hasn't been at the speed of the production and the music and I feel like the external, if you like. The external growth has been a lot better than the internal growth. And so that might be something that we have to keep focusing on. And, as much as we take our songwriting seriously and how do I craft the melody and all that kind of thing, and how do I produce and demo my songs great, we need to outpace that by a fascination with scripture, and surrounding ourselves with theologians and having pastors push us. Come on, tell me a theme that you want a song on, and until I got one that you love, I'm going to keep going. because these things are so important. It can't just be, I'm going to figure out whatever happens to me. You know, songwriting has to be a lot more visionary than that. Worship song. Okay, if you want to write a song just to sing down the cafe with your mates, you can write whatever you want. You can be the Beatles if you want, and sing, you know, I love, you know, sing I Am the Walrus, Cuckoo Cuckoo. You can sing whatever you want, but when it comes to writing songs for the church to sing, you can't do that. It's got to be more purposeful. It's got to be more visionary. And it's like, hey, where are the theological gaps? Let's try and plug a few of those. Where are the areas that are a little bit paper thin here? Let's try and get a bit more of a breadth and a depth in these areas. Like I say, we don't want to write complicated songs. Simple doesn't have to mean shallow. We don't want to write songs where the average person walking off the street doesn't know what the heck you're talking about. That wouldn't be very good either. But we want to find ways poetically, biblically, congregationally, to sing about God in an inspiring way.
Behold the Son of God, who takes away our sin. Behold his perfect sacrifice. Behold the wounds of grace upon his hands and feet. Oh, the Lamb of God on Calvary.
Yeah, it's really interesting to hear you talk about this responsibility of being a worship songwriter. I think that's so important and something that I also hope the industry continues to take seriously. And I'm curious, do you feel like that's a lesson that you have had to learn, or do you feel like you've always taken it seriously?
I mean, I grew up in an environment where I was really pushed to take it seriously. You know, I was told from the beginning, hey, this is important. People's worship singing can inform their theology, and especially for a new Christian. So this stuff's super important. And I hope I've taken it seriously. I mean, the thing is, you're in this weird situation where you're just scratching the surface. You're giving your best and you're doing it over a long period of time, but you're just scratching the surface. It reminds me of when Solomon was building the temple, and he's like, we're going to throw everything at it here. Our most expensive materials, the design of this thing's epic. This is going to take us a long time. It's going to cost people a lot in terms of labor and material and everything. It's going to be ornate. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be measured down to the finest little, measurement. But at the end of the day, this isn't going to match your glory. He says, but basically, who could match your glory is the essence of what he's saying here. And I think that's the thing. I'm going to keep doing this as long as I can. I love the pursuit of songwriting and helping people sing to God and see God. And I love trying to find new ways to do it and find new people to do it with. I don't think I'll get bored of this, but I know we're just scratching the surface of the glory of who we're singing about. And I want to keep going.
Yeah, I love that. And personally, I hope you keep making worship music for many, many years.
Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. I've written a few hundred, but the problem is when you're a songwriter in the church, a lot of your heroes outpace you crazily. Like Charles Wesley. I mean, Fanny Crosby wrote thousands of things. Charles Wesley, English hymn writing dude, 6,500 hymns and poems. Even on his deathbed, he was still writing. He was age 81. And he's too weak to write this down. So it's just one verse long, this last hymn that he wrote, and he dictated it to his wife. And it says, in age and feebleness extreme, who shall a helpless worm redeem? Jesus, my only hope thou art, strength of my failing flesh and heart. Oh, could I catch one smile from thee and drop into eternity? An amazing last couple of lines, right? Could I catch one smile from thee and drop into eternity? I mean, what a way to go. But, the thing is, I hear that and I think, here's a guy who's 81 years old and he can't stop singing to the God that he loves. And you can tell he knows him, and you can tell he has this deep faith and he has a great hope, even as he goes to take his final few breaths. But he hasn't run out of praise. He hasn't run out of things to say about his Savior, about his God. And, I love that. I would love to be like that myself, I don't want the song to dry up. because there's so much more to say.
That was Matt Redman. Make sure to check out his live album, Lamb of God. It came out this year. All right, stay tuned. Up next, it's our Thanksgiving dish showdown. You're listening to Teddy Swims. The song is Lose Control. But if you're on TikTok, we knew that. Well, today's podcast is brought to you in part by the new book, Confessions of a Christian Alcoholic. Author Jonathan Seidel knows firsthand how even believers can get stuck in shame and destructive habits, especially when it comes to one of society's biggest obsessions, alcohol. In Confessions of a Christian Alcoholic, he details his spiral into disordered drinking and shares the 4-step process he eventually used to break free. There's hope for alcoholics who become Christians and for Christians who become alcoholics. Find Confessions of a Christian Alcoholic wherever books are sold. What if you could change a child's life with just $10? Right now, thousands of vulnerable children in East Africa are suffering from jiggers. It's a painful, preventable parasite that burrows into their feet. Soul Hope is the only organization treating it through foot washing, medical care, and durable closed-toed shoes that protect kids long after treatment. $10 may not seem like much in today's world, but when we come together, those small gifts add up to big change. Join the 10 for 10 campaign. $10 protects 10 small toes. Visit soulhope.org/10 to give now. One small gift makes a big difference. Again, that's Soulhope, SOLE, hope.org/TEN. Okay, it is Thanksgiving week. And so as you guys are making final preparations for Thanksgiving dinner, maybe what you're going to bring, what you're going to make for your family, we want to help you out and pick the best Thanksgiving side options. We're doing it bracket style where they're going to be pitted against each other. We're going to determine a winner and they'll move forward and we will crown an ultimate, the best Thanksgiving dish by the end of this. So welcome to the show. Calling in on his phone from LA, Derek Miner.
What's happening? What's happening?
Okay, I'm glad you could join us. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pit two next to each other. You guys actually see it in front of you on the screen, and we're going to talk it out and figure out which one wins, and we're going to move on, and then there you go. Here we go.
Before you get started, Cameron, I appreciate whoever put this together because they did it like a real March Madness bracket.
Yeah, it's real.
Because it's like the 1 is going against the 16.
Yeah.
Like there's a couple sandbag games here.
Okay.
But then when you get more towards the heart of it, they're tight.
Yeah. Exactly. So first up, we got the 1 versus 16, turkey versus gravy. Which one wins?
There's no point in having gravy if there ain't no turkey.
You read my mind.
Whoa,
You gotta have turkey.
whoa. You can put gravy on roast, on a roast beef. You can put
on mashed
put gravy
potatoes.
on mashed potatoes. You can put gravy on dressing.
So you're saying
it's very versatile. It's a sleeper.
So you're saying a Cinderella upset here.
I'm just saying. I'm saying turkey has. I'm saying turkey one. So this is the thing with turkey. One, turkey. If you don't know how to cook it, it gets dry. 2, it only has one application, right? And oftentimes, like you said, Jesse, you said this before about turkey. You're like, man, I don't even know if we need turkey at times. Like you like, yes.
Wait, are we officially saying gravy is going to beat turkey?
I'm just listen.
No. It's got to be turkey. Let's take a vote.
I'm just playing the angel's
Let's take
advocate.
votes.
I'm angel's advocate. Angel's advocate. That's it.
All right, we're going.
You're making a good point, but it's got to be turkey.
Why does it have to be turkey?
Turkey. All right. So turkey and Thanksgiving go together like mac and cheese. It just is a part of it. I do think that gravy is a gamble for me. I mean, to have the right gravy. What kind of gravy is it? There's different types of gravy.
Biscuits and gravy.
There's only one type of.
Man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, are we going
you
like
can't
biscuits
have-
of gravy?
All right.
Are we going?
Yo, we can't
Are we
spend
going
18
like-
minutes on one. Here we go. Pick turkey or
Yeah,
gravy.
so
Here we
turkey.
go. Turkey.
I gotta go turkey. I've established I like to deep fry them,
Yeah.
and it's an element of danger and thrill. You can't deep fry gravy. Well, maybe you could.
All right,
but
next up for your
going
Thanksgiving
turkey.
meal spread: pumpkin pie or rolls.
Pumpkin pie, 100%.
Rolls.
I will be
No-
going
no
rolls on
question.
this one.
Rolls.
Pumpkin pie.
Cameron, you're the deciding factor here.
Is it 2-2?
Yeah, Cam, you guys decide.
Rolls.
Okay,
me.
then I'm the tiebreaker. I'm the tiebreaker. I'm going pumpkin pie. All right. Next up,
Good.
sweet
You can have
potato
rolls.
casserole.
You and I will have rolls.
Sweet potato. I love rolls. I mean, bread's my love language, but pumpkin pie is. This is the only time of year I want to have some pumpkin pie. But it's
Yeah, you only have it once. You
Yeah.
have rolls
Whatever.
next day.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever, next
sweet
one.
potato casserole or roasted Brussels sprouts.
What is a sweet potato casserole? What's in it?
I don't even know roasted. I mean, I've had that, but not in the Thanksgiving.
I was going to say the roasted Brussels sprouts is like the team that won their conference that is seated way too high, that had a cupcake schedule all year. No, I'll say this: every ounce of that sweet potato casserole, which has the marshmallows and the cinnamon on top,
Yeah.
I
that's
forgot.
gone. That's gone. No one's. There's a couple people that took some of the roasted Brussels sprouts as like a courtesy to the aunt that brought it, so they wouldn't get embarrassed.
You're right.
But
That's
this
a
one
good.
seems like
Jesse. That's a good determining factor. Which one of these is going first?
Gone. That's right.
That's
there
it.
you go.
And when in doubt, that's what's going
Sweet
first.
potato casserole. That's that one. Okay, here we go. Ham versus mashed potatoes.
I'm gonna say mashed
Come on
potatoes
now.
on that one.
Mashed potatoes.
I don't eat
I
ham.
don't eat pork, so
There you go. Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
All right. Stuffing versus pecan pie. Yeah, I love how these do not go together. These are not. It's not sweet.
Yeah, that's
why
the
didn't
one
we
we're looking for.
Emily? Why didn't we do? Emily,
I'm
why
looking
didn't
for
we
that.
do
Pecan pie.
pumpkin pie versus pecan pie and rolls versus stuffing? Why did you switch desserts?
I don't know. I just felt like it would be more fun to do
'Cause
like
sometimes the Jets plays the Giants. I don't know.
You
That's
gotta
why
have
sometimes.
stuffing
I
on
don't, we don't
Thanksgiving
even eat
with your
stuffing.
turkey.
I eat dressing.
See-
We don't eat stuffing.
see,
It's the same thing. Same thing. Same thing.
No,
same
it's not.
exact thing.
No,
It's
it is
different.
not.
It's
That is
different.
no, it's not.
Say it.
Stuffing and dressing, totally different things.
I'm going pecan pie.
I'm going with
It's
stuffing.
wet stuffing. It's wet stuffing.
Dressing, you love it. No, it's not wet stuff. You ain't had nobody make good dressing. Marty, come to my house one day. We'll get you some chicken and dressing.
Yeah.
We'll get you some chicken and
I've
dressing.
never even had pecan pie. To be honest with you, I've never had that either.
We'll get you together.
Pecan pie.
We'll get you together. Pecan pie, bro. Ain't nobody eating. We don't care about no stuffing.
Pecan pie.
White
Yeah.
people don't even like stuffing, and they make it. Keep going.
Wait, okay, sorry. I actually really like
Oh,
stuffing.
it's lit. Okay. Well, hey, look, Jesse just
All
said
right, so
you
what's
throw it
the
on
vote?
there out of obligation. So I'm like, he just. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that. The only reason stuff
We
is
can-
going on my plate is because I feel bad because
We
somebody
can go
brought it.
pie. We can
Dressing
go
in
pie.
a black community is gone. If somebody makes some good chicken or turkey and dressing, it's gone. Over with. So, but stuffing, we don't really do the stuffing. Pecan pie, though. Pecan pie is universal.
What are we doing? Saying pecan pie then?
Pecan pie universal.
Yeah.
Yo, Emily,
You
you
can switch to
are
the chest
savage.
pie.
You put black eyed peas versus cornbread. You put Shaq and Kobe against each
Yeah.
other. That's you
Hold
a
on, I'm
savage.
gonna-
Cornbread for me. Cornbread.
We
Hold
gotta
on,
have
cornbread.
cornbread.
Good cornbread is better than
Man,
rolls.
cornbread.
Rolls should have been against
Cornbread.
that, but cornbread, a good warm cornbread
I
with
do
butter.
not like
forget
black eyed
about it.
peas. So I'm
You
with
can't
you on
beat it.
cornbread.
Undefeated.
Yeah. Cream corn versus mac and cheese.
Mac and
Cream
cheese,
corn
bro.
versus
Mac and
Just
cheese.
weeds. Come on, man. Mac and cheese.
Oh,
We already
yeah,
know.
Yeah.
We already know. This is easy.
That was
green
an
bean
easy-
casserole versus roasted butternut squash.
green bean casserole.
I love the green bean
All right,
casserole.
y'all. I have a
Not gonna
confession
I
lie.
don't
to
think I've
make.
ever had that.
I had some good green bean casserole.
Oh,
What is
'cause
green
he's
bean
been-
casserole?
he's
I've
been
never
on-
even had that.
like creamy and it's got like
I had some good green bean
I need to go to
casserole.
Boston Market or something over here.
Yeah.
I need to go to Boston
Wow.
Market and test some of these things out.
All right, chess pie or collard greens.
What's chest pie?
Man.
Derek, this was a Derek suggestion, so you got to
so
explain it.
chest pie is pretty much it's pretty much a pecan pie without pecans. It's but it's phenomenal. Like if you come to just look, I don't know how many black people listening to Relevant, how many Southern people, because
Invite me in
y'all
California.
I need y'all to advocate for how good chest pie is, so they never had it before.
Chest
But
pie.
that's the hard part, you know.
I
Collard
can't-
greens versus chest pie for me. I'm gonna got to go with the greens though.
I can't not have collard greens on Thanksgiving. It is not. I gotta have.
Never
collard
even
greens.
had
The
collard
greens
greens.
it
Last
is.
one of round one: sweet potato pie or apple pie.
Sweet potato
or
pie.
I'm gonna
apple
go apple here.
Sweet potato
Apple.
pie.
I'm gonna go apple.
All right, y'all got it, but sweet potato. for me.
Wait, is that 2 and 2? What'd you say, Emily?
This is a confession. I actually don't really like pie, but I think I'd be more inclined to eat sweet potato pie.
Good pie.
Sorry.
Okay, here we go. Round two.
I need to try all these things.
Round two. I'm gonna
This is
gonna
gonna be tough.
realign round two that the desserts are going against desserts. So round two, round one. Here we go. Turkey versus
Nah,
sweet potato
I like it
casserole.
like this, Cam. Why are you changing it, Cameron?
Okay, fine. Turkey versus pumpkin pie.
That's a hard one right there. I'm gonna say
This is
turkey.
it. This is supposed to be like this. I like it.
All right.
I'm
Turkey
going
versus
turkey.
I'm gonna say
pumpkin pie.
I'm
turkey.
going turkey.
Turkey.
So am I. I got to go turkey.
All right. Sweet potato casserole versus mashed potatoes.
Do mash.
Mashed potatoes.
I'm gonna go
Casserole,
with the
man.
casserole too.
Okay, it's
Even though
2-2.
I don't
I
like
say
all
Matt-
the nuts and the marshmallows on there, it's just more vibrant than mashed
Scrape
potatoes,
them
man.
right
For
off.
real.
You scrape them off. Yeah.
That's 2-2. Then I'm going mashed potatoes. I'm the tiebreaker.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Pecan pie versus cornbread.
Cornbread.
Cornbread. Straight up.
USA.
Mac and cheese versus green bean casserole.
You already know,
Come
Cam.
on,
You already know
bro.
what's going
Quit
on.
playing.
Mac and
Quit
cheese.
playing.
I am mac and cheese
mac
right
and
now.
cheese.
I want it now.
Collard greens versus sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie.
Got to be collards.
I mean, I've had neither before. I think I've had sweet potato pie. I'll go with sweet potato pie. We
Missing
don't
out.
really have a dessert here.
Yeah, I'll
On
probably go
this
sweet potato
bracket.
pie.
By the way, there's nothing green left. There's nothing green left. I'm just letting you know when
Good.
you guys get scurvy for
You
Christmas.
don't have Thanksgiving to eat green stuff. You eat green stuff on a
Right now,
Tuesday.
round
Wait,
3,
we're off?
turkey, mashed potatoes, cornbread. That's like the perfect right there. I'm good.
But,
I can
but
eat that
we're
for.
off. Emily, did we not do the right number? It should be 32 options to get down to one. We only have, or I don't think we have the right number here.
Well, let's just do this.
With a mystery card.
Let's take out mashed potatoes, because here's the thing: you can eat mashed potatoes
Anytime.
literally any
Right.
time of year.
Okay, so
Cornbread,
that means we're at a
There's
final
some mac and
four.
cheese too if you want to go down that road.
No, we're at a final four. So here we go. Final four. The four is turkey versus cornbread, mac and cheese versus sweet potato pie. So
Wow.
turkey versus cornbread.
I mean, I'm going to go
Turkey.
turkey, I guess, right? Just
Yeah.
because I feel
No,
like I should be eating that.
All right, mac and
Yeah,
cheese
it's the
versus
only
sweet
time of year
potato
we
pie.
need.
Mac and cheese.
Mac
for
and
me.
Mac and
cheese.
cheese.
I think mac
Okay.
and cheese is our winner. I'm going
Yeah,
to be
And
honest.
now,
because-
final
because-
championship game: turkey versus mac and cheese.
Mac and
Because
cheese.
the mac and cheese that comes out at Thanksgiving is unlike mac and cheese any other time of
Yeah,
year.
yeah. It's
That
only
is
one time a
a
year
game.
people actually don't get out of a box.
It's baked. It's baked mac and cheese, bro.
It's
Like,
just
come
peas.
on, man.
Breadcrumbs on top.
Baked mac and
there it
cheese,
is.
bro. Come
That's a
on.
good point, Jesse. I agree with Jesse. That this type of mac and cheese is a one time a year mac and
Yep.
cheese.
There you go.
Done. Mac and cheese.
The
all day.
ultimate. That's the winner of the ultimate. What's it called? Ultimate Thanksgiving bracket: mac and cheese. But it's got to be that baked kind with the little crust on
Yeah.
top and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
That's
with the
right.
little
Okay.
breadcrumbs
Oh, yeah.
and the 4 cheeses.
Yeah. Not no Kraft. We talking baked mac and cheese.
There you go. All right, Derek. Thanks for joining in from LA, man.
Man.
We knew this was important. Well, before we wrap things up, I want to thank Matt Redman for joining us. Make sure to check out the album he released this year. It's Lamb of God, the great live album. Also, it's holiday break, so I just wanted to give you guys some programming notes. Instead of having our normal Tuesday and Friday show, since it's a long weekend for the cast and everybody, we're going to skip the Friday show. So today's show is it for Thanksgiving week, and we will be back like normal next Tuesday. So don't miss that one. Also, if you're doing some Black Friday shopping or some holiday shopping, some Christmas gift shopping this weekend, check out relevantstore.com. We have uploaded a ton of new merch, some great stuff that your friends will not have, and it is on sale this long weekend. So make sure to check that out, relevantstore.com. Okay, on that note, we'll wrap things up. I'm Cameron Strang.
I'm Jesse Carey.
I'm Emily Brown.
I'm Derek Weiner.
Marty.
Have a great Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope you have fun with friends and family. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for listening to the Relevant Podcast. Check out our features, interviews, and news updates every day at relevantmagazine.com. And make sure to follow Relevant on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for the latest. For more great podcasts, browse the shows on the Relevant Podcast Network, which you can find at our site. And while you're there, don't miss the all-new era of Relevant Magazine. A new issue releases every other month at relevantmagazine.com.
Hearts are racing. People are yelling from in the house.
Relevant Podcast Network.